Hey DOT community, this is Zalon coming at you with this in April in Dawn of Titans. Now, real quick before we go over the most recent tweet that just came out from Dawn of Titans Twitter account, I wanted to mention about next week we are going to have a Monuments event on Monday and it's supposed to be done up a little differently than the last time, but we will see exactly how it works out, if they will be doing 3 Titan rewards and guaranteed 3 rewards on top of it, and if there will be anything special about these rewards, or if they'll just be regular battle drops, making our decision on whether spending gems for refreshing the monuments actually will be worth it. Other than that, we are also expecting a Theaters of War Ice version coming out. Hoping that maybe there will be a new relic in there, maybe, to sweeten the pot a little bit, because I know a lot of Theaters of War that we've recently seen hasn't been all that exciting for long-term players. Newer players, yes, nothing wrong with that, but for the player that has been playing this game for quite some time, may not be as excited for some of the relics that we've seen previously. So hopefully we will have a more spiced up Theaters of War Ice coming next week. That's all being very hopeful. So we will see. But let's get into this new graphic that we have for April. So, of course, gameplay improvements is first over on the far left, and that would be the 1.31 and 1.32 updates that have been talked about most recently on the dev live streams. We, of course, know that they are supposed to be very close together, which is not normal for most of the updates that we've seen in the past, but we may see both of those updates dropping this month. Might. Again, it's a possibility. So, and with the 1.32, Matt was saying in the most recent live stream that he has some new features that he's been working on that should be released in that version. So, gameplay-wise, not just bug fixes and other little crap too, which should be addressed, don't get me wrong, but it sounds like 1.32 will have something new and exciting that the developers, specifically Matt, has been working on. So, looking like things are going to be definitely still progressing. The game still has more things in store for us, so I'm excited, and hopefully you are too. Holiday event, obviously with the rabbit here in April, we do have Easter, so looks like we will be having an Easter event coming up, which is going to be pretty awesome. I'm gonna guess right now that these could be some of that rabbit, and also maybe like cornucopia, it looks like, in the background. Could be a like a springtime Easter event that may have some new relics, hopefully some ones that we have been looking forward to that have not skill wise, that will have some things that we haven't seen yet, because of course they have mentioned that relics with possible spell resists are in the works, but also too, we do have that new relic, that the claw relic that was made by the community event. So I'm wondering if that is, because it's pretty much done already, if it will be released during the holiday event as well, or other times here in April. And third on the list here, we have Marok Rises. Now, I did do a quick search to see if Marok is the name, is anything specific or special, like god-wise, and I didn't see anything. So this Marok looks to me to be a Ragnar. That's what I believe. Now, obviously, this could be a darkened out image to kind of hide that it could be Unak, but from just the way the image looks here, Ragnar, just because of the green, some of the stones there. But if let me know what you think Malrock is going to be. But we will definitely see if this is going to be another Titan that has buffs to spells, similar to the way Odin, or not Odin, Zeus had. So we'll see. Of course, the last thing, the reason why I just said Odin, is Odin's Conquest. So maybe this is going to be a revamped Odin, or possibly because they're making a big deal about this, actually considering putting it into the fourth slot. It is similar to like more or less the timeline, so this would be most likely at the end of April, Odin's Conquest. But I wonder how, how much greater of a conquest they could possibly make it than what we've seen previously. So maybe this conquest might have maybe a possible switch up of difficulty, and maybe some of the higher tiers, or maybe the whole thing will be possibly revamped with, when I say revamped, doesn't mean they even have to use new maps. They can just use different troops and put them in different places. Of course, doesn't sound like that should be too difficult to change it up, because just if you played the last few conquests, you know more or less the pattern of especially the later maps, because you have to play them so many times. So hopefully that is possibly switched up as well, because we don't want Conquest to get the levels in Conquest to get too stale and boring. So please take note of that, Dawn of Titans developers. We do want to see Conquest, continue, and we love it, but the actual levels themselves, especially the later ones that we have to play so many times, we want them to be not too monotonous after a while. All right, DOT community, let me know what you think about any of these things that I just discussed and talked about. I will be live streaming again tonight. It is going to be my Friday night live stream for the current Volstan event, and I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and I will hopefully continue to, as long as the developers keep putting out these wonderful screenshots for the month, similar to the way Netflix does their what's coming up situation. I will continue to do these types of videos because I love the fact that they are keeping the community, I call it semi-informed on what's coming up. It's not great detail, but it does let you know that there are things to look forward to and or possibly save up for. All right, DOT community, I'll talk to you all again very soon.